Hi, everybody. We haven't done this in a little while, but I decided to get back to the Chromebooks and allow each of you to learn this piece of Gemara at your own pace. We did the first part yesterday, the part about plag hamincha. So take out your sheets. It's packet number 6. And we're going to go over the lines that we did yesterday and then move on and finish this last few lines of text to finish our sugya. So this first section of the Gemara, this is actually a continuation of the Braita that was brought down by Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi. If you remember, Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi said that the tefillah, all of our tefillot are based on the korbanot, right? Shacharit is based on the korban tamid in the morning. Mincha is based on the korban tamid in the afternoon, etc., etc. And once it was talking about mincha, so the Gemara this Braita goes on a bit of a tangent and explains mincha a little more in a little more detail, especially given that according to Rabbi Yehuda, back in our Mishnah, he said you can daven mincha until a time called plag hamincha, right? And there's a discussion of when exactly that is. So let's look at it inside. The Gemara asks as follows: Ve'ezuhi mincha gedola. So the first question the Gemara asks is, when is this mincha gedola that we spoke about? When is mincha gedola? We said that mincha, actually, there are two different minchas. So the Gemara wants to know, when is mincha gedola versus this other time called mincha ketana. So when is mincha gedola? Ezuhi mincha gedola, mishei sha'ot umechza ulamala. From 6.5 hours and on. So I mean, we translated that in here yesterday, right? From 6, right, full hours and a half into the 7th hour and on. That's mincha gedola. And I didn't say this before. The reason why it's called mincha gedola is because there's more time between this mincha and shkia. Okay, from 6 full hours and a half into the 7th hour and on. Okay, from 6 full hours and half into the 7th hour and on, that is mincha gedola. Ve'ezuhi mincha ketana. When is mincha ketana? Miteish sha'ot umechza ulamala. So again, it's the same words. Ve'ezuhi. And when is mincha ketana? From 9 full hours and a half and on. Okay. So the Gemara asks the following question: I bailahu, which we all know, one of our key words. That's why I put it in bold with an underline. They asked him, Rabbi Yehuda, plag mincha kama kamar, o plag mincha achrona kamar. Rabbi Yehuda, when you said plag hamincha, were you referring to the halfway point of the first mincha, i.e. mincha gedola, till shkia, o plag mincha achrona kamar? Or were you saying the halfway point from mincha achrona, the later mincha, i.e. mincha ketana and on? Okay, let's say that again. I bailahu, they asked him, Rabbi Yehuda, plag mincha kama kamar, right? Did Rabbi Yehuda mean that plag hamincha is the halfway point, I'll write that, between the first mincha, i.e. mincha gedola, and shkia? Or is plag hamincha the halfway point between the second mincha? The second mincha would be mincha ketana and shkia. Okay, that's the question over here. So which one is it? Is the halfway point, we say plag hamincha, and this is relevant because this is the last time we can say mincha according to Rabbi Yehuda. Is the halfway point between mincha gedola and shkia from 6.5 hours until 12 hours? Or is it the halfway point between mincha ketana and shkia, only between 9.5 and shkia? That'll be a much later time. So the Gemara answers, Tashma, come and learn. Come and learn from the following Breita. This is one of our key words, which I'm sure will come up on an upcoming quiz. Ditanya, as we learned in a Breita, Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Rabbi Yehuda says, Plag hamincha achrona amru. So Rabbi Yehuda said, there's a Breita that says explicitly that Plag hamincha is, when Rabbi Yehuda said Plag hamincha achrona amru, he was referring to the second mincha, between the second mincha and Shkia. So again, Tashma, come and learn from the following Breita. Tanya, as we learn in a Breita, Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Rabbi Yehuda said, Plag hamincha achrona amru. Plag hamincha, when we say Plag hamincha, it's referring to the halfway point between mincha ketana and Shkia. Plag, right? Plag hamincha is the halfway point between the second mincha, i.e. mincha ketana and Shkia. So we have a Breita that says this explicitly. We can say that with confidence. And what time is that? V'hi yud aleph sha'ot chase revia. This is 11 hours minus 15 minutes. In other words, this is 10 full hours and 3/4 into the 11th hour. Okay, it's a full 11 hours, chase revia. Another fancy way of saying that is 10 full hours, and 3/4 into the 11th hour is mincha ketana. Is plag hamincha, sorry. Good. So that's the end of that tangent. And that's the end of that Breita that Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi brought down. The Gemara concludes, though, by answering our big question about the korbanot, right? Which is what we kind of finished with. And the Gemara says like this, Nema, let us say, Tehave tiyufte de Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina, that this Breita, this second Breita, is a refutation. Refutation. Now that's a fancy way of saying it knocks down Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina, right? Let us say that this Breita that we just brought down is a refutation. It is it defeats Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina, right? It knocks him down. This Breita is too strong. This shows clearly, this past Breita, that Tefillah is based on the Korbanot. Amar lecha Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina. No, Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina would say the following, right? So meaning, from this whole Breita, right, it seems like Tefillah is based on the Korbanot, and therefore it defeats the opinion of Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina that said it's based on the Avot. Amar lach Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina. No, Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina would tell you, Le'olam, really, Ema lecha, I would say to you. So again, Amar lecha Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina. Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina would say to you, so he would answer you back, no, Le'olam, really, Ema lecha, I would say to you, Tfilot avot tiknum. Really, the Avot did establish Tefillah, but later on in history, V'asmachinu Rabbanan Korbanot. So yes, it was the Avot that established Tefillah, but then later on in history, when we had the Korbanot at specific times, the rabbis then later on officially based them on the Korbanot. Okay? So Tefillot Avot Tiknum, Tefillah is based on the Avot, and later on, I'll write that in brackets, on in history, the rabbis officially base them on the korbanot. De'i lo teimahachi, because if you don't say this, de'i lo teimahachi, because if you don't say this, tfilat musaf l'Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina man takana. De'i lo teimahachi, because if you don't say this, Tfilat Musaf, according to Rabbi Yossi Rabbi Chanina, Tfilat Musaf, Man Takana. Who is it based on? Who established it? Right? Meaning, if you really want to go with Rabbi Yossi Rabbi Chanina, you're going to get stuck because of Musaf. There are only 3 avot. We said Avram did Shacharit, Yitzchak did Mincha, Yaakov did Mariv. So you're going to be stuck. Ela Tfilot Avot Tiknum. Rather, you have to say that the avot established Tfilah, but later on in history, Vasmachinu Rabbanana Korbanot. Then later on, when the rabbis had these, right, we had the institution of Korbanot, the rabbis officially established them on the Korbanot. Okay, great job. If you need to rewind just to go over some of these lines, do that. Make sure you understand this well for when we come back to class.